Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eva. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about different habits that we should start doing, okay? I wanted to make a video about habits. I made one a long time ago, but I think this one is a little bit more relevant to my life per se now. So I wanted you guys to kind of pick up on some things and maybe try some things out. Or just learn a little bit, you know. But anyways, we're gonna go straight into this video. I've got some things written down on my phone here that we're gonna take a look at. So, jumping straight into the video, number one thing I want to talk about is being consistent. Should be a number one habit right there, is being consistent. Guys, when we're not consistent with our goals or what we set our minds to, we're not going to achieve it, right? If we're not consistent and we're not putting in a little bit of work every single time, nothing's going to get done, nothing's going to happen, okay? I feel like when we're consistent, we're able to trust ourselves more and rely on ourselves a little bit more. Right? I feel like when we're not consistent and we don't keep up with things, we tend to slow ourselves down, right? And, I feel like we slow ourselves down. So I think when we're actually keeping up and we're consistent, we trust ourselves more and we are able to kind of, put more pressure on ourselves a little bit more because we can handle it now and we can trust ourselves a little bit more. I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? The second thing I want to say, the second habit is moving in silence. Okay, this isn't really a habit. This is more of an action. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people, how should I put this? A lot of people love, I've talked about this before, guys. I will talk about this so many times until the message is put out there and everybody starts doing this, but it's okay to move in silence. You do not have to tell everybody about what's going on in your life. And I feel like, I don't know if this happens to people a lot, guys, but for me personally, when I tell people about an event that's going on in my life or something that's really big, it always gets sabotaged. It always gets ruined. I don't know why. It always gets ruined. So I've become a person now that moves in silence, okay? I've become somebody where I don't tell anybody what's going on in my life. It's okay to move in silence, all right? Sometimes I feel the need to tell everybody about everything that's going on in my life, but I've come to a point where I don't feel like sharing that with people anymore, unless something really good comes out of it, right? So I've become a very private person, but I feel like sometimes living a private life is like the secret sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's the secret sauce to, achieving everything you want to achieve, right? I feel like that's a good thing. You know what I mean? That's the secret sauce. That's what helps you keep going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, move in silence. I think that's a really good thing to start doing. It's more of an action than it is a habit, but I wanted to add it into this, This is such a big habit right here. Such a big one. Being present. I know it's really easy to get distracted, guys. Especially if you have ADHD like me. It's real easy to get distracted. It's really easy to... How should I say? It's really easy to focus on things that you shouldn't be focusing on, right? When we're present, y'all, we become so much more focused on what really matters in our lives, right? Because like I said, we can get distracted so easily. And remember this. Remember what I'm about to tell you right now. It's easy to get distracted, right? But it's so hard to stay focused. Do you ever notice that? It is so easy to get distracted. It's so easy for us to scroll on our phones. But it is so hard for us to sit down, focus, study, do what we need to do. Just remember that. Remember what I just said right there. Another habit I want to talk about is don't take everything personally. Do not take anything personally, guys. Once this habit gets drilled into your mind, you will not care, okay? Once this habit is forced into your mind and you start thinking about it, it won't matter. When you don't take anything personally, you become such an aware person of yourself, right? Because you're constantly, if you're always taking things personally and you're always worried about what people say, you're going to be worried about their opinion and not your own, right? You're always going to be focused on their opinion and not yours. What do you care about? What do you think? What do you think about yourself and your goals and your looks and everything? What do you think about? Do not think about what Sally thinks about or what David thinks about. Who cares? Okay, what do you think about yourself? And I noticed something, guys. When I stopped caring and I stopped paying attention to what people think and I don't take things personally, I'm able to achieve goals so much faster. And I think it's because the criticism isn't there, right? When you don't have that criticism in your head of what others say, it's so easy to accomplish any goal you have set in mind. So easy. I notice it becomes a lot easier for me to do anything, really. Don't take anything personally in this life, guys, okay? We all have our ups. Oh my gosh. We all have our ups and downs. It's okay. Another thing I want to talk about. Keep your emotions in check, guys. This is a good habit, okay? I promise. Now, you're going to tell me, Eva, like, why should I feel the need to keep my emotions in check? Like, why is this such a, like, if I'm angry, I should feel angry. If I'm sad, I should feel sad. I'm not telling you to feel a certain way. I'm just saying to keep your emotions in check. If you are a person that is constantly sad, you are constantly angry, frustrated even, that's going to affect other people. It's going to affect your work. It's going to affect your schooling. How you feel affects everything around you, okay? So if you're angry and frustrated, where do you think that energy is going to go? It's going to go to where it flows onto. You know what I mean? It's going to go to the things that are around you. All right? People are going to feel that energy. When you work on a project, it's going to go out on the project. You know what I'm saying? You have to be mindful of how you feel in certain environments. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but it's really important to keep your emotions in check when you're in different environments. Oop, I don't know why I did that with my hair. When you're in different environments, okay? It's really important to keep your emotions in check, okay? Because sometimes we can act out, okay? And it's all right. It's okay to have a bad day. But when you have a certain goal in mind, you have to be mindful of your emotions. You have to. Because it will affect your work and your projects, your goals. It'll affect it. Okay? I guess it also decreases your productive value too, if you really think about it. If you're trying to be productive and get something done, your emotions get in the way of it, it can kind of decrease that. You know what I'm saying? I just thought about that for a second. The last habit I want to talk about is you have to be okay. Well, this isn't really a habit, actually. I just wanted to throw this in here. But people will doubt you guys, all right? People will doubt what you want to do in this life, who you want to become, the things you want to be and do, and everything else. People will doubt you, and that's okay. You don't have to prove anyone wrong but yourself, okay? You don't have to prove anything to anybody. Nobody really, here's a tough pill to swallow. What I'm about to say might make some people angry, okay? but I'm gonna say it anyways. People don't care about how you feel. I said it, I had to say it because it's kind of a harsh truth. Now, I'm not saying it's everybody. Okay, obviously your friends, family, people who are around you that support you, yeah. But there's gonna be a ton of people in this world that are not gonna give a crap about you and your feelings. And you have to be okay with it. Because people are going to doubt you, doubt your success, doubt everything. And it's okay. As long as you believe in your goal and what you have set in mind, nothing else should stop you. Nothing else should stop you. Okay? And what's funny about this too, guys, is when you succeed, right? When you actually succeed, there's going to be people who are going to see this. You don't have to tell people that you did it, right? You don't have to tell people that you accomplished that big goal, right? Why? Because people are going to see it. They're going to see it on your social media. They're going to see it out there in the world, you in public, crushing it, right? So you don't have to show them, because best believe they're going to see it, right? Anyways, that's all I had to say for this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. That's everything I have on this list. Yeah, there's a lot more I probably could have added to this, but these are some of the things that I thought about right off the top of my head. And no, these aren't necessarily like habits like drink your water or whatever. I get it. These aren't like necessarily habits like that are for your health necessarily. These are more of like mental check-in habits, you know, just things you should be doing, you know what I mean? Mindful habits, I guess you could call it. Anyways, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too long, and also, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see. Let me know. I am very curious as to what videos you'd like me to cover. I'd like any suggestions, any ideas on what videos to make. And like I said, we started building a family here. Like, it's small. It's a small family, but I want to know what kind of videos you guys would want me to make. Yeah, I'm open to suggestions on that. And yeah, that's it for this video. Again, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good day or night, whenever you're watching this, honestly. Day or night. Hope you enjoyed it. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'm gonna stop rambling, because I do that a lot. But anyways, yeah. See you guys in the next video. Bye.